Hey guys, it's Blade Blabber here. And this is one of my newer knife additions, the kukri, and I got this from the kukri house located in Nepal. I'm just gonna kind of talk about the uses of this knife first, and just kind of the basics. It's almost like having a mini hatchet in your hands, so it's really good for chopping and splitting wood. And the best ones are made in Nepal. I know Cold Steel has like the kukri machete and all those variations, and you'll find other ones in some other knife stores and whatnot, but these are really the real kukris, genuine kukris. You won't, that's like where they made, this company makes, the kukri house makes kukris for the, Gurkhas. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but the soldiers for the British forces, I think. But yeah, so they are really the real deal. So you know that you're gonna get quality, and this is just an amazing knife overall. I love it. It's definitely worth the money. It has a great value to it. It's a pretty low price. It's like, I got this one for I think $50 around there. But the thing that really gets you is shipping, because I'm in Georgia, so they have to ship it. It was about $32 shipping. Or I think it was $38 actually shipping. So, and that's one of the things I didn't like, is the shipping took about 2.5 weeks just for the thing to get here. But they make sure they wrap it up very good. It didn't come damaged at all, so I'm pretty happy with the company. It's not, it's not their fault, the shipping. That's just, just a far way away. So I'm gonna kind of. It has a very thick blade. The blade is about 1 centimeter thick in this area. It's very thick, and it's a heavy knife. This is probably, I think it's 1.5 pounds, around there. And this one has an 11-inch blade to it. So it's pretty cool. And it's got an Indian rosewood handle, and it kind of like flares out in the back there, which is okay. It might get in your way some. It has some little grooves in the wood here for grip, but there's no guard here, hand guard for you. So, but this is not sharpened right there. And this is supposed to be a cow hoof, I think, because I think they're Hindu, they worship cows. It's kind of like a sacred animal. So, yeah, so it feels actually pretty good in your hand. But you're going to want to wear gloves with it, because the grip is not as, it doesn't like fit your hand as like some of the folders and stuff will. But it feels pretty good in your hand. It kind of takes some getting used to. Like the first time I used it, I didn't like it too much, and then you just kind of get used to it, and it's really nice. It just chops stuff so much better than even like a Bowie or anything like that. It's just like a lot better, and then you can do fine stuff with the blade, the back of the blade, more whittling and stuff. And it comes pretty sharp, but you're going to want to touch it up just a little bit. And this is a knife that you're really going to want to take care of. You're supposed to oil them every time you get done using them. So, you got to take care of it, and it'll last you for your whole life. Pass it on to your kids or whatever. We'll talk about the sheath here, which is one bad thing about this knife, by the way. I hate this sheath. It's made out of, it's either buffalo skin or water buffalo skin or like goat skin or something. And it's basically 2 wooden slabs with leather around it tied on there. And this part that holds the belt loop is separate from here. And this came off one of the first times I used it, so I had to use like super glue and keep it in there. And the knife does not fit in there very good. You kind of mess with it to get it in there. And then like in Georgia it gets pretty humid, and then during the winter it gets kind of cold, so supposedly I haven't been around the heat with it, but when it gets hot, this will tighten and it'll be even harder. Then you gotta like do all this stuff to keep it cold, and you gotta put oil all over it and stuff to get it to expand. So, and it's kind of annoying to get the knife in there. There's kind of a method. You gotta hold the back and kind of like squeeze a little bit on the sides. You always gotta hold the back for safety. You put the top of the blade stays at the top of the sheath, and then it goes like that. See, if you can probably see it, it's just kind of hard to get it in there. And same method for taking it out. It's a little easier taking it out. So yeah, that's that. That's pretty much all about the knife, but it's definitely worth getting. It's really great just for chopping. It's heavy, so if you're just gonna go out for a hike in the woods, you want a knife just for any tasks you might have to do, just to get a Ka-Bar or something like that, this would be too heavy for that. But if you know you're gonna actually be doing some real tough work with this thing, you're gonna be doing some survival things out there, you know, making shelter, chopping firewood, this is the knife you're going to want on you. I would not choose another knife now that I've used one of these. These are amazing. So, yeah, I'm going to go on to another thing. The wooden stand for this knife. Let me just move this stuff aside. The knife comes with this wooden stand. You can specify to get it or not to get it, but it's free, so I thought I might as well get it. And it kind of comes in this piece and these two pieces. It comes with two screws and you screw them together. And you know, so when you're just storing the knife, you're not really supposed to store the knife like when you're not using it inside the sheath. That's why it comes with a stand. So anytime I'm not using this knife or I don't have it with me, I keep the stand up on my dresser and just keep it on there. So just kind of show you how it fits in there. Sheath goes up there on this. So just like that. So you definitely, if you are an outdoors person, are into knives, or just like to camp, you need one of these. Go to www.kukrihouse.com. Blade Blabber out.